Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Matt Prater has been around a long time. We'll get us started here. And off we go from Glendale. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. This one is complete to DK Metcalf.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On 2nd down, Ritter. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Murray. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Benson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. He is in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now a give to Walker, running right. Walker, 1st down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This taken just shy of the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Now Ritter on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kazir White. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Murray now on second down. That's to the 4th overall pick. It's Marvin Harrison Jr. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Prater's extra point is good. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
First down throw there is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
He's going to keep it himself.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Ritter. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They're going on 4th down. Ritter. That's going to be caught. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's got it inside the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Now Ritter. zone. He's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Play action now. It's Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What work after the catch. That one picks up 29 yards.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We are through one. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Murray's going to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
First down throw for Murray. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 39-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing is Ritter. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Throwing now. Ritter on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Here's Ritter to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Once again, it's Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll throw on first down with Ritter. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's first and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop third and goal. Ritter going to hold on to this one. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. That one is good. And the Seahawks move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Swim. 2-2.
start out with a run, and it's Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7. McBride is the motion man. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is,
and for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Guarantani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 2nd down, Ritter. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. That touchdown reception, number 22 for him this year. Tied for 2nd all-time with Jerry Rice, who did it in 1987. One away from Randy Moss's record of 23 TDs. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a real...
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to...
The ball comes out. The Cardinals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Ritter. That's complete to Lockett outright. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
First down, Seahawks.
Back to throw, Ritter. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And he's in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seahawks.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This is Hunt down that right sideline. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Benson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Prater's extra point is good. And the Cardinals are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. He's inside the 35. And he is going to be out of bounds. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. Now Ritter on 1st down. To the goal line and in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Now Prater can tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Ritter. Lockett on the slant. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. A give to Charbonnet, heading right. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense
trying to avoid tackle is there, but the ball is out. The Cardinals have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's second and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now, Murray on first down. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Throwing again is Murray. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Seahawks are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4. Here's a second and 6. Throwing Throwing is Ritter. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
The open man is Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now.
Here's Ritter to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Greg Dortch, deep to return. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Here's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left for the remainder of the game, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th quarter. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Murray's going to throw again. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back and the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. McBride is the motion man. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. A gain there of 11. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he will get into the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Prater on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Near the sideline and caught by Metcalf. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They come up for second and 2. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. To return is Greg Dortch. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Murray. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's second and 9.
Let's go.
Now Charbonnet. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.